Hello. So today I wrote this topic. Do you wait for the Japanese to start speaking English or you learn Japanese? So which means when you start living in Japan, you have two choices. Either you're going to speak only English or your language, or your language also you can speak Japanese. You have only these two choices, which means you be non-Japanese speaker or you be Japanese speaker. So the fact is Japanese most people cannot speak English. Why? Because we don't have so much foreigner. Not much. For example, when I went to London, I really surprised that it's so much multiple culture together in London. It's not only British. It's where is the British? So many people from India, China, and other European country and African people. I really amazed. It's the same 9 million city, London and Tokyo. I've never been to New York, but it's Los Angeles again. It's the same. I have been to Los Angeles. I saw a lot of foreigners, Mexican and Spanish people. I mean, a lot of foreigner. I don't know, even I cannot imagine where they're from. I mean, I saw so many different people. And then Japan, you came to Japan and then you will see all the time it's all Japanese people. Till now, 2021, still most of population in Japan is native Japanese people. So that's why, hundred of years, so many years, we only needed Japanese language. And just, this 10 years, even like more recently, so many foreigners start living, but it's still so many people, most of them are Japanese. That's why. How can I improve? I grew up in Japan, and then, of course, my father is Japanese. School teacher is Japanese. School classmate, everybody Japanese. Of course, we learn English. Junior high school, yeah, I didn't go to university, so. But it's, you already know that you learn, but doesn't mean you can use it like mathematics. Yeah, I learned, but I cannot use it a lot because I don't use it. So I don't know how to use it. I mean, only I can do really simple calculation. Even I can use a calculator. So that's why English also we learn. Yeah, I like tennis. Yes, I do. Do you like tennis? No, I don't like. Even like not like that pronunciation, we did like a Japanese English teacher, which is, do you like tennis? Yes, I do. What kind of sports do you like? I like soccer or something, which is totally Japanese English with a Japanese teacher. But she's English teacher, but it's not like a really native pronunciation. And we learn like this English, and then we just graduate, and then we start working with a normal Japanese company like Nissan, Toyota, or any computer Sony, or any computer company, or local supermarket, or any shop. And then when we gonna use English? Even we never felt that we need to speak English. That's why when you visit Japan or when you are living in Japan, of course, people, how we grow up, how can I communicate with you in English? It's that we have no idea. What we know is only like a movie, American movie or British movie, that it's, oh, wow, that's the blonde hair, oh my God, and then they speak very differently, and then, hey, what's up, hey, bro, oh, wow, it's different culture, but even we cannot really listen because we are just watching the subtitle, and we just something like we hear something that we have no idea. And then you came to Japan and speak to them in English is like, oh, have no idea. And then it's like, for example, you can imagine, let's say, French. French language is one of the very difficult pronunciation, right? And then can you imagine the French people talk to you in really native French? Is even we cannot repeat and pronounce it because I cannot speak. I went to Switzerland and then people speak to me as bonjour, and then it's even I cannot repeat because I don't know how to say it. It's so difficult pronunciation. So that's why Japanese people, we feel like when you speak, hey, where is this restaurant? How can I repeat? Even we cannot hear, and then we cannot repeat also. So that's why when you speak English to Japanese people is, how can I say, there's no communication, zero. Like you became like alien. I don't understand. It's not only I don't understand, we feel like stupid because English is worldwide language. It's everyone know in the world that it's, at least we know that this English language exists in the world, that it's one of the most famous language. I think all over the world people know, but it's who can speak like confidently. That's why we maybe understand you are speaking English. Then like not only just we feel like I don't understand English, and at the same time we feel like, oh my god, stupid. I learned junior high school we learn English, but it's, yeah, I watch movie all the time, but it's still I cannot even speak hello, how are you? Oh my god, I cannot pronounce it, I cannot hear, and then we feel like stupid. So that's why most of the time Japanese people feel really bad about that I cannot speak, which is this worldwide language, and also we feel like how can I say, huge complex. Oh my god, English? Oh no, I feel really stupid. So that's why when you speak to Japanese people in English, it's you make them feel like that. It's not the purpose. You don't want to make feel bad. I know. You just don't know how to speak Japanese. That's why you are speaking English to Japanese people, but you actually killing their feeling. So that's why just keep in your mind, when you speak English to Japanese people, you really have to be careful that they are maybe really painful. They really feel pain, sad, embarrassing, and all of these things. It's so negative feeling, this. So yeah, that's why, me, I grew up in Japan normally and no education background, amazing, nothing. I just have a, driver's license. But I decide to become English speaker. But it's really few people, make like that strong decision. I quit my job in Japan and I really start focusing only speaking English, because that I need to make effort. Otherwise, I cannot, push myself and I really speak English. And that's now 6 years right now here. I really can speak English in front of the camera. But you cannot expect that it's everybody really make a decision to speak English with you. So that's why my question is, do you wait Japanese people to speak English one day? I don't know, 10 years later, 20 years later, or 30 years later, that it's when the world it's become super, super, super international, or like even like a lot of like international company start doing the business in Japan. So that's why Japanese people disappear. Most of people are foreigner in Japan. So that's why Japanese language is gone. Or you just have this huge distance, you speak English, and Japanese people only speak Japanese, and they have a huge complex. And I saw many foreigner has also a lot of complex that they cannot speak Japanese. So that's why both, when they meet each other, oh my God, I cannot speak English. Oh my God, I cannot speak Japanese. Never gonna start any conversation, right? So that's why either you challenge to speak or you will wait so they will start speaking English. So what do you think? Only these two choices actually. That's why I said you have two choices. Non-Japanese speaker, you will keep going only English, or you actually start speaking Japanese. So you actually make them a little bit more comfortable than, oh, you cannot speak English, right? No. So that's what they feel like that. I mean, Japanese people feel like embarrassing that I cannot speak English. I was talking with one of my students, and then, there are so many English teachers in Japan, which is Japanese people. Japanese people who is English teacher. Of course, there are a lot, hundreds, thousands of Japanese people are English teacher in the public school or private school, whatever. But then you actually expect that you are English speaker, English teacher, so you mean that you can speak English? No. They just, passed TOEIC 900 or TOEIC 800 or maybe proficiency or something. But it's totally different that they can speak fluently or not. As I said, we don't have, a lot of opportunity to speak English. So that's why it doesn't mean somehow we pass the exam and then doesn't mean they can speak fluently. Hey, what's up? What did you do today? And I was just bored. I didn't do anything. Like this conversation, you need to use it every day. It doesn't come to your mind, suddenly. It doesn't mean you pass the exam so I can speak really naturally. Natural conversation coming with the everyday, communication. So that's why then this is talk about, fluency. I already talk about this fluency, what it is, in the other video also. Fluency, it doesn't come suddenly. Fluency coming from today and tomorrow and day after tomorrow, it's just step by step. It's like a baby step. Baby, they will say, mommy first, mommy. Mommy 1. And 2, what you need? What do you need? Milk, potato. So that's why 1, 2, 3 sentences. So that's why 1 fluency, 2 fluency, 3 fluency. So that's why, step by step, then you can continue the 10 sentences, which means 10 sentences fluency. And so that's why it's fluency is today you can be a fluent a little bit, and it's extension. Oh, where from? I'm from Japan. Which city? I'm from Tokyo. Oh, nice. I love Tokyo. I have been to Tokyo. Really? So that's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that's why either you will make this effort to step-by-step fluency, or Japanese people will try to speak English step by step. So like I feel like in the middle. Like, Japanese people, yeah, I understand you. Yeah, I was there, And then it's foreigner. Yeah, I can understand it because I'm living in Europe. When I cannot understand any language, I cannot understand German, I cannot understand French, I cannot understand Italian. Even I couldn't speak English. So like I feel it is limited. Like this. My life was like that. And now, yeah, I can speak English, I can speak Greek. Yes, tikanis. Or Hello everyone, what's up? Where are you from? Or Guten Morgen, wie geht's dir? I feel like, yeah, I can communicate. Yes, I can, enjoy my life more. It's like you have like a dead or alive, dead, limited life. I can speak on, where is the English speaker? Where is English speaker? Or like I try to imagine like I will just search Japanese speaker in the whole world. Where is Japanese? Only Japanese. Where is the Japanese people? Where is the English speaker in Japan? Or like, hey, I can speak everybody. Even like a TV come to you. Oh, you're a foreigner, but you can speak Japanese. That's amazing. It's like a dead or alive. You become star. Yeah, I can speak. Hey, hey. Or like almost no existing. So that's why it's a huge difference. Huge difference. So that's why you're gonna have these two choices. You will step by step becoming fluent Japanese speaker or limited life. Like this. Of course you will survive. You will not die. Surviving in Japan with only little language skill is totally different. So today's my topic was this. I don't have an answer, but it's what is the fastest way to is you become Japanese speaker, or you can wait for Japanese people to one day to speak English. It's gonna be a long time later. Yep. So I really just suggest what is a smart way is you become a Japanese fluent speaker step by step. 1 sentence per day is totally enough. 1 sentence per day. But it's in front of the people you speak, you really need confidence. So that's why 1 sentence, perfect pronunciation, perfect sentence, perfect way to use it, then you speak today. Tomorrow, second sentence. That's why fluency coming, 10-second fluency, 20-second fluency, 30-second fluency, 1 minute fluency, 2 minutes fluency, 10 minutes, 1 hour, it's coming. It's just 1 year. Believe me. But the point is now you have to make one progress. 1 today, please. Please, because if you don't have 1 today, tomorrow is again 0. Day after tomorrow, 0. And then next week, 0. And then you learn 1, and it's again forgetting. So that's why it's really easily past 10 years without any progress. Time is all the time coming. 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. It's coming. So that's why we need to make progress now. So this mindset, growth mindset, and it's step by step. If you can focus 1 sentence per day, I'm sure you can speak even not only Japanese. You can speak any more language, more languages you can speak. Yes. So see you soon, and you're gonna make progress today, right? So if you want to change your life with a Japanese speaking skill, seriously, join our master course, 2 months. So you can be ready to communicate with Japanese people after 2 months. So for example, you can maybe make Japanese friends, you can enter the Japanese company, you can try more conversation with Japanese people every day. So that's why your speaking skill grow up every day. So these 2 months, we're gonna make the foundation of your Japanese speaking skill. Then you can start speaking with Japanese people, real life or social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, or anywhere that you can actually have the chance to speak. So if you really want to change your life seriously with Japanese communication skill, speech skill, presentation skill, for the business, for the private, let's join the master course.